Hello frogs, how's it going? Welcome to 5 ways to finding end cities. If you are watching this video, I imagine you have already found the stronghold, like I have, so crafted some Eyes of Ender, at least 12, to light up the portal, go in, get out of this ugly platform, and kill the Ender Dragon, and you are here, with an end gate. Wondering, what do I do with that? Well, first I need some Ender Pearls before going in. If you are really good with the Ender Pearl, I think you can just go in from over here. But that's not my case. I'm gonna pillar up now. Going in this thing. Either chapter, water bucket here and swimming, or Ender Pearl there. And wait, Minecraft tends to spawn you in weird places. Now, we are in the faraway lands of the end. I'm gonna rank this from more vanilla friendly and cheaty, okay? So, number 1, the most vanilla friendly thing is going into this video settings and render distance to the maximum. So now you will see a lot of things. Now, I don't see any NCs over here. You can grab a spyglass, which is the most vanilla friendly thing, or use logical zoom, optifying, whatever you want. That's modded Minecraft, but yeah, I don't see anything. Now, shall we go and try the second way? The most vanilla way? Let me speed up. Yes! Oh. Water in the floor. Number 2. Now, the second method requires to, have already been to one and found an elytra. The best thing is putting mining and unbreaking, but I have only one, so yeah, so you just have to go around looking for it. If you only have unbreaking, make sure to constantly check and maybe have another one, if possible, and then either Koda's fruit and a water bucket. That's very important. And the best thing about this method, in just a few minutes I have loaded all these. Yes. Best method ever. You can almost see them. Number 3. Now that we have gone through the second way, let's talk about the third. And this is where it gets a little cheaty. So if you go into F3, we can see the coordinates right over here. And entities appear in chunks, multiple of 20. So we go into here and we have over here the chunks we are in. We press F3, sorry. We see these changes when we go into another chunk. So we gotta go into, you see, minus 30, 20. So we gotta look for this number to be 60, for example. Now an entity will appear in the direction if we follow the set coordinates, so in that direction or in that direction. It might take a little bit, but you will find one. Now, is there a way to know if there is one close? Yes, there is. Let me put a water bucket somewhere in case I look at another one. Number 4. If we press F3, we see this chart, but if we press Shift F3, we see this. I have a lot of things because I'm using some mods, but this is what we want, the pie chart. Now, if you press Escape, you see this pretty well. We need to go play 4 for the tick. Now, level, so it's 2. And now, block entities, which is 3. And yes, if you don't see it like perfectly, you can press escape, so it should be easier. Now, there is no... What, you're kidding, right? Let me reload for a second. Sometimes you have to reload in order to see the things you want, but it appears there is no entity in all these chunks I'm loading.
Mission failed.
In 32. This is the worst spawn ever. Oh, okay, so I need to walk over 32 chunks in either direction, following the set axis again to find one entity. Or I could go 20 chunks in this direction, into the 80 chunk, and check there. There you go. Let's try again. You're kidding, right? Let's reload. Now let's see again. Let's increase the... Apparently if you press F3F, the chunks you're loading increases. Not for me, I don't know why, but yeah. So let's go to 6. Nothing. 12. 20. We have to refresh the log. Oh! A gateway. I know! I've had the worst spawn ever in the end, like all my life. We have used 4 methods already. I haven't walked that much in the end, but we have done 4 of the 5, I thought, and let's rely on the most cheaty way, okay? Now that I'm here, close by the end city, I'm gonna show you what I wanted to show you before with the pie chart. So if we only see 2 chunks, as you can see, we don't see the end city, but we know it's right there. So if we reload it, we will see that there is nothing here. So we know we can go up by 1, and we will be seeing Minecraft chest and Ender chest. That means there's an end city over there. So we know that 3 chunks from the workyard right now, there's an end city. So now we go back to 2 again, refresh this, we know it's there, but if we go over here, nothing changes. If we go over here, nothing changes. And again, from this direction. But once we go through this, the pie chart will change. You see? We see ender chests and chests. And fair enough, there's an end city over there. Now, this is quite useful because, apart from gateways, and we can find them, we can see Minecraft skull. So, what does this mean? Alright, an ender dragon, so there is an elytra in this range. Oh, number 4. And this is why I had the map for Bedrock players, so we know there's an end city over there. As far as I know, you can use this screen, but you can use maps. The north and south, which is the set axis in which the end cities like that one are spread, is always on the top and the bottom, so you only have to walk in these directions. You know, once you have found one, you just have to keep your dot in this place and keep walking until you find another one. And number 5. So we press T, we write /sheet and press enter, and we copy this to the clipboard. So we are at 1 to 20 minus 500. Now we open Google, look chunk base and go into apps. Seed map over here. There you go. We copy the seed over there and we go down and look for the end. Once we have that, we can click around and check the coordinates of the different end cities. It's that simple. And that's why I looked at the cards, so I know where I am. I'm in that red spot, more or less. And yep, I have a completely map around me empty of end cities. You gotta be kidding, right? And here you can check all the end cities are in the set coordinates. All are north, south of each other, more or less. They vary in a 3-4 chunks base, but yeah, more or less they are. Why is every end city so freaking far away? What the heck? Finally, there it is. The end city we were promised. And the end gateway we saw in the tank base. Now I have to cross this. Okay. Shift and let's go. Now let's talk about some tips. This is how I like my inventory. Some logs, a card pumpkins divinidad, some ender pearls food, some chorus fruit to teleport, and also an ender chest. But let's not forget the water bucket. The map is only for Bedrock players, by the way. Void bridging. When you look at these kinds of situations, well, in the end, I like to use a lot of slabs like this. Maybe I'm gonna grab a few more because this is a brick bridge. And I like to do 2 things. First, as I'm in hardcore, I have in my ender chest some slow falling potions, so in case I fall, I have time to throw another one. I take off my shield, and I also go to options, controls, sneak toggle. So now, I'm always sneaking, as you can see. Oh, I don't have swift sneak. That's funny. See, I can fall. I was slowly while falling. This is scary. I wish this would be like in Bedrock, where you don't need to do this, you can just do it from top. I hate this. I hate it so much. Now let's go. There will always be 2 shackers at the door and will shoot you to get you the levitation effect. Ooh, a shacker box already. While looting the end cities, remember to swim in your water bucket. Even with the levitate in effect, it won't go away. Careful with your life, they can hurt you quite a bit. And we are looking for these kind of things. The loot. So if you don't know in which areas they are, remember, focus on the structures with 3 floors, 1, 2, 3. Because here you have loot and the ender chest. And if you don't mind about mods, used to carry. So you have free cam, and you can go around looking in every area where the loot is, like the elytra. Easy peasy. Also, there are really two good chairs on the top floor, but only in the one with an opening on the ceiling. The rest are empty. Before going into the ship, kill or whatever you want to do with the shulker boxes, the shulkers. Remember, nothing in your offhand will region. There will always be 3 shulkers in a ship and 2 chests. Ooh, this is gonna. Oh yes, this is going with my thing. It's really nice. On this one, put the extra things in a shulker box, and remember, sky's the limit. This will be really helpful. Always grab the dragon's head. If you're located really high, remember to use a chorus root. You may gain that achievement. It's that easy. Oh, and remember, when I'm fighting, if you have your bow in your offhand and the looting sword in the main hand, the bow gets the looting effect. I got lucky there, and that could be everything for how to find end cities and how to loot them. Now, as you can see, this is just for the looting. You get a lot of really useful stuff like this. This is perfect armor, just right there. Lots of boots, lots of iron, gold, and a bit of everything. As you can see, even almost perfect pickaxes and tools. Just in general, this is a perfect pickaxe. And yep, just great stuff in general. Well, and some randoms. And hello guys. Anyway, frogs, hope you like this video and see you in the next one. See ya. Do you want